wow, you're beautiful. Thank God I have you. She liked to hear things like that. Other than when she walk in, oh boy, you got your hair done again. How much you paid for that? How much was that? Oh, you got your nails done. Oh my goodness, you gonna bankrupt us. She want to beautify herself for you. Unfortunately, some women now are beautifying themselves for the other man too. But that's another issue. We talked about stability. The financial stability is important too. Think about how much money we spend trying to deceive women or be romantic with other women outside our homes. Think about the dates that we take them on, to the restaurants, to the movies, to Virginia Beach, or take them anywhere, someplace where you're not even taking your wife. You taking the other woman because you want to kind of like coax her, get her into you. What's that word? Cajole. You want to get her into you, but it's only a game because you got a wife and kids at home, and I don't think you planning on leaving her. You just want some outside passion and lust. Mickey, what can you say to the brothers out there who think that they can't be committed?
Well, it's a matter of choice, man. I mean, to be simple, because I mean, again, and I'm not here to judge because I've been on both sides.
Yes.
So I've been a brother who wasn't committed. I've been a brother who was out here just, women left and right. But now being on this side, so I know what both sides is about. Mm-hmm. And it's a choice. When I was sleeping with 4 or 5 women in one day, I chose to do that. But now I'm choosing not to do that any longer. Mm-hmm. The reason why the choice is easy is because I really understand what commitment means. One, I'm honoring my marriage. But I really understand love. I can't say I love you if I'm hurting you. Like, I can't cheat on you. I can't have another woman and say, baby, I love you. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Because that's not what love is. So I think that if we start from the ground level, if the ground level is the basement, then we have to be honest. That's the first thing we got to do, is be honest with ourselves. Mm-hmm. And then once you have honesty, and that's the foundation of your relationship, now you can build on that. Right. We have to really understand what real love is, and not according to us, but according to God. When we have the understanding of what love is according to God, now that's going to be the navigation to let us know whether we on the right track or we lost. So what is love? Well, love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It holds no records of wrong. Then love never fails. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So when you have those principles instilled in you, then you understand that anything you do, independent from patience, from kindness, anything you do from holding records of wrong, you ain't loving. Yeah. That's just what it is. That's the black and white of it. You can't give me a gray area. You know what I'm saying? It's either black and white. Either you truly understand what love is, or you don't understand what love is. Yeah. But you can't have relationships outside of your marriage and say, boo, I love you. Come on, man. Let's just keep it real, man. You ain't loving, man.
Yeah. You more hating and you tearing down than loving. Right. Okay, I want to answer some other responses from Facebook. The question that was thrown out there is, what is the benefit of marriage? And what is the benefit of not being married? If there's any benefit in not being married, I'd like to know. The number, again, is 915-5202. If anybody have a question for me, the Cheatologist, or Enrique Pascal, you can call in at any time. The topic, what is the benefit of marriage, and what is the benefit of not being married? Somebody said, this was very interesting. She said, someone to help around the house, cooking, mowing the yard, paying the bills, a constant companion for talking, intimacy, etc. Not being alone, always have a date, not being alone on Valentine's Day, not being alone on Christmas, not waking up with the lonely heart, I'm a lonely heart at Christmas, and spending another lonely Christmas. She said those are the benefits of being married, that you have someone for that. She also had the benefits of being single. Kind of like contradicted, what she said up top, but I understand she spoke from both perspectives. The benefit of being single, no nagging, no jealousy, no coming home and have to be questioned about where you've been, no dishes left in the sink, wow. No clothes on the floor. Now this lady is speaking, this sounds like some anger right here.
Yeah.
This is something that she's tired of, obviously. You can come and go as you please without nobody questioning where you're going or where you've been. And if you don't want to be bothered in any way with nobody else, you could just cut your phone off, go in your home and stay. Even if you don't want to be bothered with nobody sexually, you could just cut it off and say, no intimacy tonight. Even to get, she said, you can hang out with your girlfriends without somebody tripping, like we was talking about that earlier, with somebody tripping about who you with and why you always with your girlfriends. That's what I briefly just said. It's about you, and you can hang out as long as you want. And if you want to meet a man, you can meet a man. And your girlfriends, they'll cover it up if you do have somebody, but if you're single, they don't have to cover it up. Wow. Yeah. Everything I owe you, left it. Everything your utility bills are cheaper if you're single. This, from this response, I'm thinking that the lady, she was angry. She seemed to be a little angry about maybe something that she dealt with in her marriage. Dirty laundry all over the place. I know a lot of women may deal with this. Dirty laundry all over the place. Man don't help with the dishes. He don't take out the garbage sometimes. He tell the children to do it. He don't do it as a man. He don't fix things around the house. You got to be the handy woman. But I don't think nobody want to be single.
Yeah, but all of that could be worked
out.
Let's again, and I come from a biblical standpoint. Mm-hmm. That's my foundation. I don't see the benefits of being single, neither does God, right? The first time he says something wasn't good, it was based on companionship. He said that it's not good for man to be alone. So I'm going to make him a helper.
That's right.
Because this woman is going to help this man. Not only that, then he says, be fruitful and multiply.
That's right.
See, he's the God of multiplication. One person alone cannot do nothing. You could do more with someone by your side than you can by yourself. Mm-hmm. So if God said, this is what God said, this is not me, this is what God said. If God said it's not good to be alone, I'm going to take his word for it.
Yeah. And we know it's not good.
I've been alone.
Because we know we tend to compromise our values, we compromise our principles, and not only that, we lose ourselves with being alone.
Right.
And how do we recover? If God don't save us, there is no saving.
Right.
So another thing that she mentioned about being single, she can hang out with her girlfriends and she don't have to be questioned about what she's doing. Now, I do be having a problem with things like that when a woman is married and you always see her with, there may be something personal going on in that family because she's always with her girlfriends.
Right.
She don't mention her husband, she don't wear the ring, but you already know that she's married.
Right.
And when she's out, you see that she is somewhat flirtatious and open to a lot of men. And some of us men be knowing that the women are married and we are so rude and disrespectful to the next man, we still approach him still. Right. Thinking or hoping that she's not a committed woman.
Well, I mean, the reason why we would approach is because the invitation is there.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Because I'm not going to approach a woman if I was out there who showed me that she wasn't approachable.
Okay, that makes sense.
You're out there, I know you're married, you're not wearing a ring. You're hanging out with certain people who are known for doing certain things.
That's right.
Right? You're wearing certain clothes and giving off a certain aura about yourself. Uh-huh. So you're not respecting your marriage. If I'm out there in the world, what's up?
Yeah.
Let's get it going. We're going to make it happen.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, you can't expect for me as a man who's not thinking correctly to respect something that you're not respecting.
That's right.
I'm gonna come get that because it's on the table, and I'm a hunter, and you're showing me that you'll pray. Let me get that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get that.
That's right. So ladies, I mean, did y'all hear what he just said? You out there, you got your short dress on. I mean, I'm not being judgmental,
Right.
but we have to speak about this thing to let you know as men, we are aware of this.
Sure.
We are conscious of this, and we want y'all to be conscious as well. If you wear your mini skirt or you sitting in the salon with your legs open and you don't have anything under there, you got this thing. What is this thing with these women with this breast?
They are conscious of it. That's why they're doing it.
Yeah. With your breasts out. You all on Facebook with nude pictures, but your status say married. I don't get it. But then you get mad at us when we approach you a certain kind of way. You know we approach you by your presentation,
right.
Simply. And the brother hit on it. He said, if you out there disrespecting yourself and you not safeguarding your marriage or safeguarding you as a woman or honorable and respectable woman, then we see that we coming in for the kill. We gonna come and slaughter you and we gone. That's what men do. That's not, thank God that's not me. Thank God that's not Tone, but you have men out there who's out there looking for y'all. You have women who are married looking for men that are not married because they feel like, or looking for men that are married because they won't commit. They got commitment. They won't mess up my marriage. I won't mess up theirs.
Right.
So what is the benefit of marriage to you? I'm asking you. If there's anybody out there in TV land who's watching this show, I want a lady to call in and tell me, what do you get out of doing this to the men? And what kind of respect are y'all ladies displaying to the children that are growing up and doing the same thing? All right, let's, I leaned a little bit away from the topic because it's a very touching issue. Marriage, the brother hit it right on the nose. God said man should not be alone. Right. And also in the Bible, he also said, when man finds a wife, he finds a good thing.
Finds a good thing. And finds favor.
And finds favor with the Lord.
With the Lord.
There was a, there was a hadith, which is the saying of Prophet Muhammad, when he said that the benefit, the paradise is at the feet of the woman. Mm-hmm. It's at the feet of the woman. Mm-hmm. So look how that woman is our paradise. Our wives are our paradise. For each time that we feed our wives now, I'm not talking about girlfriends, I'm not talking about baby mama Sue, Ellen, and all them girls in Creighton Court that call you, that you call wifey. I'm talking about the real wife. That when you feed your wife, or when you have intimacy with your wife, the angels are around you and protecting you and praying that God bless you twofold. That the angels are around you praying that God bless you twofold for having intercourse with your wife. So if they do that when you're having intimacy with your wife, think about what's going on when you're out there having intimacy with somebody else's wife.
You know what, man? I really think, well, I know this. Women really don't understand the power that they have. They really don't understand that. Mm-hmm. The woman is the only creation that God created from life. She's the only creation that came from a living situation. She came from man, the side of the man. The man was he bled in order for her to live. That's the reason why the woman is the only creation who can carry life. See, man can't carry life because he didn't come from life, he came from dirt. But the woman carries life because she came from life. So many women are around a man who is dead, and not bringing life into that man.
Yeah, yeah.
In order for, this is real talk, in order for a man to step up and be a real